Good day, folks, and welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson, with some exciting news. Kamala Harris is losing everywhere. She's losing in all the key demographics. And I'm going to show you from her past statements that she cannot run. She cannot hide from her past. And you think, oh, Neil, is she really losing? Yeah, I will show you. She is losing in every key demographic. It's so bad that it's been outed on CNN. Check this out.
She is the worst polling Democrat against Donald Trump in history on national polls. No one is performing worse than her. No one's performing worse than her among blacks, among Hispanics, the worst performing Democrat in modern history among those demographics, worst performing polling wise among Jews. She is losing key factions of the Democratic base. Muslim voters, she's at under 50%, she's at 52% in the latest CAIR poll among black Muslims. She is not doing well.
I explained the other day how we are looking at a potential Ronald Reagan type of win for Donald Trump due to what the polling is showing. Because in that election, these polls are following that same trajectory where Trump had this lead that then vanished and he's now coming back up in all the key polling. I mean, you just saw the New York Times, not a bad, they typically favor, I've got the charts on it, they always favor Democrats, folks. They're a little closer to accurate than a lot of polls, but they do tilt left. Okay, and they are showing Trump up +5 in Arizona, +5 in Georgia, +2 in Pennsylvania, and so on. It's constantly shifting right now because of things like I'm going to show you next. She can run, but she can't hide. She's trying to act like she's tough on immigration, but her past is coming back to get her.
To secure the border, would you support? I mean, clearly there is a problem with foreign fentanyl as part of the opioid crisis, other things. There are people who've committed crimes who come across the border. What should we do to make the border stronger?
We should first of all, let's be clear that for many, many years, we had a net zero immigration issue. Mexico's economy was doing well. So a lot of this has been contrived, right, by this administration. Second, let's look at the responsibility that this agency has, the Department of Homeland Security. There are important parts of its mission, such as what it should be doing around border and customs and border patrol as it relates to invasive species. Let me tell you, I have a lot of farmers in my state, a lot of farmers in states throughout the country who are very worried about invasive species that cross the border. And if we're not doing the work of putting resources into the border around protecting fruits and vegetables and things that come across the border that might otherwise threaten our crops, we're going to have a problem. It's a problem for our economy. It's a problem for the stability of this country. I'd like to see them put the resources into that.
Do you think that the majority of Americans are concerned with invasive species or illegal aliens moving to small towns in massive numbers that are unassimilated to our customs, our culture, and our way of life? I think that they're more concerned about that. And watch this with her down with deportation.
Down with deportation, up with education, 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 down with deportation.
Oh, she'd love that video to go away. Down with deportation. This is exactly why Trump won in 2016. He ran on the border wall, he ran on immigration, and he won, okay? It shocked the system. And the queen of vague answers, Kamala, whenever she's asked about this, can't give straight answers. Check this out.
Specific steps to strengthening the border.
So it's a wonderful and important question. You know my background was as a prosecutor, and I was also the elected attorney general for 2 terms of a border state. So this is not a theoretical issue for me. This is something I've actually worked on. Okay. I have prosecuted transnational criminal organizations for the trafficking of guns, drugs, and human beings. I take very seriously the importance of having a secure border and ensuring the safety of the American people.
Did you catch that? Not one specific answer. She goes back to her record as a prosecutor, which, by the way, it has now been confirmed under affidavit, sworn affidavit, that somebody inside ABC has said she was given the questions ahead of time. She was also told that she would not be asked questions about her time as a prosecutor. Why? Because the record is so bad. And she would also not be fact-checked, and Donald Trump would. The debate was rigged, okay? And she still didn't do well because she can't give a straight answer on anything.
My value around what we need to do to secure our border. That value has not changed. I spent 2 terms as the Attorney General of California prosecuting transnational criminal organizations, violations of American laws regarding the illegal passage of guns, drugs, and human beings across our border. My values have not changed.
I thought she was going to go into the passage of time when she talked about passage. Because, there's real things about the passage of time. We got to talk about the significance of the passage of time. No, this lady is a joke. But the problem is she's actually running for the highest office in the land. And somehow the media is manufacturing her as a positive person when her approval ratings were in 26% range. So either they're false polling or they actually have done that good of a job of trying to prop her up. I can't believe anybody believes her word salad. I want to get your comments down below, though. But I don't think she always goes back to this. I was this prosecutor, but she's not prosecuting the actual criminals, folks. She's not doing that. And I want to mention, too, go check out my sponsor, MyPillow, MyPillow.com, promo code Lumberjack with the $25 extravaganza going on right now and free shipping on orders over $75. We'll see you on the next episode. Peace out.